Hi friend! A little while ago, Chenna had the opportunity to see the musical Les Miserables. I hope I said this right. If not, I'm sorry. And it was amazing. I really love the story of the musical and the movie and the redemptive power it talks about. Let me tell you the story a little bit. So, in the story, there's a young man, and the young man at the beginning is caught stealing bread. He was stealing bread for the son of his sister who was starving. The young man is put to prison for 19 years and is just put away. So after 19 years, he was released. I think he was released or he escaped. I'm not 100% sure about that. But anyway, the police is still in some way after him. And every town he goes to, he gets rejected. People like, yeah, we don't want you here. You are an ex-convict, like, we're not interested in you. Everybody just kind of like shoos him out without really getting to know him. And then he comes to this house of a priest. And when he's at this house of the priest says, hey, come in. I have a bed ready for you. I have food ready for you. Come in and get refreshed. And the young man's like, what? Really? So he comes in, sits down, eats some food, and then on the table there's a lot of silverware, like really beautiful stuff, like silver lampstands and silver stuff. He's like, wow. So he goes to bed eventually that night, and then he thinks, wow, if I steal that silver, that might give me a second chance. So he grabs all the silver, packs it up, leaves the house, runs away. But he doesn't get very far. He gets caught by some soldiers that were out there, and they arrest him. They put like handcuffs on him, and then they bring him back to the priest and say like, hey, priest, good news, we caught the guy who stole your silver. And the priest, what? He's looking at the young man. He says, no, this young man didn't steal my silver. And they're, what? Soldiers, what? What do you mean? And he's like, no, I gave it to him. And they're like, oh, okay. You could see like the confusion in their face. They were super confused. But they took the handcuffs off, let the young man go. The young man comes up to the priest, and the priest says, by the way, I have more stuff for you. So he gives him more silver. And then he says, you know, everybody deserves a second chance, but don't blow it. Like, God has given you a second chance today. He wants to use your life. He wants to use your life to bless others. He wants you to live your life with a purpose. So the young man leaves that day. He walks away, and he uses like that money he got from that silver to set himself up for a new future. Next thing we see, he became a mayor of a little town, and he runs a factory, and he helps people to be employed in that town. And he helps people that probably would have never had a chance to really make it. People that needed a second chance. He brought them all in, and he gave them a second chance. It's incredible. But not just that, he literally makes such an impact in their lives that people start to be changed. It's really awesome. So when we look at this young man, we see a man that really got transformed by somebody believing in him and trusting and saying like, hey, you know, I believe you can do it. I give you a second chance. Jesus gave people a lot of second chances. You know, just think of the lady at the well. He loved on her, and then her whole village came back, and they started to change. Isn't that amazing? Think about Peter. Peter got a lot of second chances. It's like, no, I'm not going to fail you. I'm not going to walk away. Didn't work out. Rooster crowed 3 times. Peter denies Jesus. It's like, oh, okay. Second chance again. And what did happen out of that second chance? The man changed the world. It's amazing. And you know what? This is what God called us to do. Giving people a second chance. Giving people an opportunity for redemption. Giving people an opportunity to come back and use their life with the purpose God has for them. And sometimes we can be the one that can give them the second chance. Sometimes we can be that priest that gives them silver to restart, or whatever it is. You know, there might be a neighbor around you that needs a second chance. I don't know. There might be a family member around you that needs a second chance. There might be somebody in your little town or big town. If it's a big town, there probably will be a lot of people that need second chances. And go out there and give them a second chance. Speak into their lives. Help them to move in a good direction with their lives. Help them to really step into the purpose God has for them. Because that's really going to not just change their life, but all the people they're going to touch with that. So I just want to encourage you with that. It's time for second chances. So let's give people a second chance. Let their lives be transformed. Like in the story, the young man changed. We don't know people's history. We don't know what they went through and why they need a second chance right now. But we know one thing, they need one. So I just want to encourage us, all of us, let's be the people that live the gospel and give a second chance. Have a blessed week. And watch the movie or the musical. Bye.